It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got the teams from Super Bowl 49 and that goal line pick. It's the Seahawks and the Pats, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Finds his man. It's DeMario Douglas. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it with Stevenson. First down and more past the 40. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
May now from the gun. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Up and good from Joseph. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator, and for Geno Smith, he tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Throwing this back in the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing on third, Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here's Gibson. He stopped on the return at the 27. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They still have 5 to go here. Third down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Oh, he put everything he had into that. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Smith on first down. He's on the move. He's looking deep once again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. He's trying to go deep again. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. May on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Trying the left side with Stevenson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is May. That's completed right side. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Seahawks driving ahead. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing is Smith. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden rating. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right side. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Smith to throw. Getting out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 37 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
A gain of 37 yards.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. And they're trying something here. They fake this spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start in the NFC with an intriguing one at AT&T Stadium. New Orleans paying a visit to Dallas. And it's the home team who are out in front. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And that one all even as they play the visiting Bucs. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots make it 17-all. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Metcalf's got it. Complete. Keeps it moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots and wide receiver Kendrick Bourne set to take over now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going play action, May. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. May now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He's out in the clear. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on 1st down, May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted! At the 20. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Patriots 17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Reek Woolen. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Smith setting the throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blitz coming for Smith. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Shotgun snap to Smith. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jabril Peppers with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Complete. It's Bourne. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's May. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he has the New England touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds and a great return and brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Trying for it, it's Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Seattle touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Patriots 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. May on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Walker on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Now at 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Smith And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.